Join me today as I tell you a little bit about Caesarea Maritima. Did you know there are two Caesareas in Israel? One to the north called Caesarea Philippi, and we see that in the Bible, and then the one here on the coast called Caesarea Maritima, which basically just means Caesarea by the sea. And this was really built up and established by Herod the Great just a little bit before the birth of Christ. But it was built up in a Roman fashion. It was very modern, this city. Matter of fact, some refer to it as the Las Vegas of the Mediterranean. This seaport was impressive. It could fit 300 ships. It had these humongous statues rising from the ocean waters that made quite an impressive entrance for any sailor entering the port, as well as a way to safely guide them into the harbor. They had two aqueducts that brought fresh water all the way from Mount Carmel. They had a sewer system that deposited waste from the city into the ocean. Yes, I know, a little bit gross, but you know, really modern and impressive for this time period. They had a hippodrome that could seat 20,000 people, and gladiator combat and chariot races were frequent in this location. They also had an amphitheater, which was full of different performances, theatrical, musical. And after Herod's death, however, this became the Roman center in Judea. Pontius Pilate would have been stationed here. It became a site of contention. According to Josephus, 20,000 people, 20,000 Jews were killed here in the Jewish revolt against Rome. This also led to the destruction of Jerusalem and the temple in 70 AD. Jesus himself prophesied this in Luke 21:5-6, that the temple would be destroyed and not one stone would lay on top of another. Early Christians were killed here for entertainment. Our guide mentioned that the sand that we stand on had been soaked with the blood of martyrs. The good news is, by the 2nd century, this port now and this port city of Caesarea had now become a center for Christianity. Amazing. And the center in Palestine for Christianity. They eventually built the second largest library, second only to Alexandria, where they housed over 30,000 books. And many of the different church fathers, including Origen, also took up residence here. Guys, so here is a sobering closing thought. Are you willing to lay down your life for your faith? I know it's easy maybe for some of us to say, yes, of course. But I don't know, being in that spot, standing in the sand where countless people before me have lost their lives, the Jews who were tired of being oppressed by Rome, the Christians who refused to renounce Christ and were killed and mauled by wild animals and hacked to death by swords and burned alive. And just it's very humbling, very sobering. And we look around the world and we say, you know, man, this kind of stuff still happens. But it doesn't really touch us here in the United States or places like the United States. However, we're quick to think that we're being persecuted when the government says, hey, be careful how many people you fit into your church building, and hey, wear masks and all these kind of things. That's not persecution, not even close. And yeah, I get it. You know, maybe that's the beginning signs of it, or maybe it leads to what, you know, may be coming next. But at the end of the day, man, these people laid down their lives because of what they believed in. Romans chapter 1 and verse 16 says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God unto salvation for those who believe, for the Jew first, and then for the Gentile." God bless you. Hope you'll catch me on the next video. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, and God bless you.